Hey, I'm back at it again with the milk in the land of the milkers. And we go on straight to it. First of all, I did a cheeky temple and got myself a Nanali. Nanalililini. She's like somewhere here, I believe. Kablamo. This was my witch pool. Do I even remember? No, I do not. Well, it's something like around 71 or 72, because the field had changed. I think, yep. Oh, no, this is the point. Well, either way, got Natalie. Got to know her, like, read her lore, listen to her voice, all the classic stuff. Then just farmed and explored as much as I could, because, well, you gotta do it. Without activating the towers, because for some reason I could only activate one fucking tower. I don't know why, I feel like that was bugged, but without activating them, searching for several anomalies would have been way too tedious, so I just went and did the quest, for fucking sake, finally, you know? For the first in my life, I finally reached the quest. And, where is it? I believe this is me loading into it, right? Yeah, this is me running to Mint. And this is like 240 here after, so this is roughly 25 hours into the game, give or take. But 5 minutes later, like give or take 5 minutes later, she teaches me about the towers, and obviously I spend the next 8 hours not touching her ever again. And from here we can just go later, because mostly just me like farming stuff, exploring. Was that some anomaly? I don't remember. If it was, it wasn't as important because I didn't write it down. Which one was this? 40. I think I wrote it down because the music was cool. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. Because I hadn't driven too much before this, and I finally started driving more, and music was really freaking nice. Oh wait, no, that's 16. Wait. That is still the point. Ah, right, yeah, this. I fought the whale anomaly. Fucking beautiful as hell, man. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. I love the anomalies in this game, and I hope they stick with it and maybe even make them better, if they even can. Here I was writing down this timer so that I remember it, and you can see my driving was just incredible, as it always is. But after this, 23, I believe that's when I did it. Yeah, this fucking absolute freaking cinema, dude. Absolute cinema. 32. What was the next? Music as well. Across all of this amazing stuff, absolutely incredible. Alright, that's me not realizing there's a fucking elevator in this shit. And that's another anomaly. Looks freaking awesome as well. Just a rave party. The allegory of the cave in the rave, and the rave in the cave, as HSR would say. And this location is cool, and obviously a ton of ice theming across the entire game. Obviously, like the angel themes as well, which relate to ice. But even outside of angels, like this stuff too. Ton of observations, watchers, and whatever the hell. 446. What do we have here? Another anomaly. Which one was this? The movie one. Yeah. The movie where you gotta like go through the film to interact. Just cool stuff. Fairly basic, but still cool. You know. What the fuck did I write? 435? Was there anything for 45? No, right? Yeah, the cool little animation. Is that 55? Ain't no way that's 55, right?
Is be sent elsewhere?
I forgot to... I think that's the beginning of the next clip. Fairly sure. Because I had a break after this session, right? I also went to school and explored a ton of stuff there because an anomaly is related to it, although I believe at this point I still didn't know that it's really an anomaly. I just casually found the school and then explored a bit. But we go here. I'm chilling out at the school, and I think it was it here?
Many tourists.
Like 310. Ma'am. Dear Lord. Ah, right, I went onto the train. Right, that was what I was talking about. But the thing that I remembered was that even if you don't pick up some items, for example, from the whale, I completely forgot to loot the whale, the game later sends you the item that you didn't pick up. That is freaking incredible quality of life. Because it's a S-ranked freaking disc, which, I mean, arc, which is really freaking important, and it's a good arc from what I recall. But otherwise, I would have had to pay for my farm. I would imagine so, at least, because the first one is free, and then you get the arc, and on the subsequent ones you get materials for characters. But I don't think you would have gotten the arc. I don't know. Either way. I then repeated the same thing from some other mob, and they returned to me the arc again. Or I mean, gave me the arc that I didn't loot. So, amazing quality of life there. And also, this cutscene was freaking incredible. Just ore farming to hell and back. And just, like, you see the space, there's like some person there in the window, and obviously we have the time looping, time repeating stuff. I spent like a good 30 minutes here just trying to farm. Surprisingly, not necessarily easy, but like I gotten way further than I thought I would have with my character, so that was nice. And I got like... I fucking almost died here. Not died, but like almost fucking killed myself because I almost gotten down to 7 minutes. I mean, like more than 7 minutes remaining, but there was 3 seconds over the timer, and I could not get it down within the first 3 minutes of farming this location, at this level at least. Like they are levels 46, well my characters are level 30, and their materials, weapons, artifacts, whatever the hell, are not even fully leveled, so like I'm obviously punching way above my head, but still, it was so fucking close, but I just decided not to grind it too much, and so I was gone. Then I was doing the school anomaly for the longest time because I still don't have the time rewinding mechanic completely at all. It's not available to me, so and this anomaly is only available at night. And so every freaking day I had to wait out the entire day to get back here if I failed on some part of the anomaly. And this is a freaking fuck-ass place, to be honest. I also did some Mahjong. I finally learned how to play Mahjong, and I even won. I think like maybe twice or 3 times. Let's see. This was my big win, I think. Like 13k or something. Kablamo, dude, kablamo. Was it the previous one? 45, no, 55, God damn it. Oh, 9, 7, 5, 0. Yay, 13k, 4k difference. Big winner right here, dude, you know? Learned it fairly quickly, still don't know everything, but I'm just like trying to logic it out as much as I can from the games I'm having. But then came back to the school. This fuck-ass thing. There's a piano. This dude is playing the piano. You gotta go around the column in the center of the freaking room, and he plays a melody. You gotta remember that melody. I think maybe if I had pressed record on the piano and then let him play, because I tried to let him play while he was sitting at the piano, because he only plays it while he's not there, like... You gotta remember that fucking melody in its entirety. And then by memory you have to play the correct keys, which is fucking crazy. But as I was saying, there's a record and play button on the piano, so I assume that if you hit record, then he plays it outside of this cycle. while he's visible at the piano, and then you can press play and click the correct buttons. I'm not sure, I mean keys. I'm not sure because I got fed up with this entire location because a few puzzles here were like freaking killing my brain, and I looked up the solution because it was already like over 7 hours into me playing, and it was middle of the night, even though I woke up in the evening, but that's beside the point. Either way, I looked up the solution, played more stuff. Yeah, here there was a NPC that said like, oh, I hear melodies at the night, there I need to go to the record shop and maybe it'll help me. I was like, well, okay. I went to the record shop and there was fucking nothing there, but I guess maybe the hint was that you need to press record because record shop and record, I don't fucking know. Either way, I got through the, oh yeah, this bullshit. I was trying to guess it, and then I believe this is me looking up the solution and just playing it. And the dude in the video had red buttons, so I assumed that was the record and play, and then he just pressed them in play, I assume. Who knows? After this, and while, yeah, this is me on a bike, which I was trying to get for like a couple of hours because I was trying to hunt the anomaly of the biker that you need to catch it like in the middle of the night. I had assumed that you need to get to him on a bike in the middle of the night, and so I can't buy cars or bikes or whatever, I can't summon them, can't have any of my own. So I had to go out and find the biker gangs that are doing some illegal shit. They had to be with bikes on them, and then I would steal the bike and then try to ride around. I spent a fair bit of time doing that, like just finding them, although now that I pay more attention, I believe they are way more active during the night, which is kind of logical, and quite often they do have bikes on them when they are active at night. So you see those bikes, well, I don't believe those are rideable, not sure though. Either way, I spent all that fuck-ass time, spending time during the day, fucking wasting the day away because I cannot rewind time. And then, when I come back to the freaking mob, he's not spawning. And then I look up how to spawn him, and the person in the video just summons his own car and drives into the anomaly with the car, even though the supposed requirement in the anomaly summoning in the game says like win in a motorcycle battle, which is why I assume that you would need a motorcycle. But now I assume you just need a summonable car, like your own car, rather than stolen or acquisition or whatever. So this fucking thing took me also like a good half hour or an hour, just me vibing. Yeah, like riding, and at the end I was just spending time because I had the most annoying little piece of shit. Was it here? No, this is just me during the day, right? Yeah, so during the night I needed to do a thing because I fucked up previously. There was a part of the puzzle that you needed to do, and you can fuck up and kinda soft lock your own progress in the puzzle, so be freaking careful when you play. It's related to the camera. Don't use the camera willy-nilly, let's just put it that way. Although, again, it's a fuck-ass fucking anomaly, so it's not in any way obvious where you should be using it or how you should be using it. Like, I don't know how the person that I saw the solution from even came to the conclusion that you gotta use it in the way that he used it. Either way, yeah, you do this. This was me trying to find the rider anomaly. This is me looking up the solution, how to find him, and learning that you cannot fucking find him. Then it was in the morning. I was like, okay, let's just go get here. It was still the night. I'm going. This is the end of the quest. You gotta talk to this guy. Let's end this. And then there's a dude here that you gotta talk to. He appears again during the night, but it's fucking 7 o'clock and the puzzle is gone and I need to wait another whole fucking day to get through this shit. So I just was fucking shooting the shit, doing random stuff, and then riding the train. Got a cool pic with a lady, very attractive lady, very nice lady. Super nice, super nice. It was somewhere here at the end, yeah, with the sun and shit. Sadly, there's no pause during this when you're trying to set up the camera, so that was shit, but still. Got a nice pic out of it. And that's gonna be the thumbnail to this video, ayo. And yeah, finished the quest finally. I was thinking about reading all the anomaly, like lore, info, notes and records today, but as you can see, this is 5 fucking hours, and the previous video is also 5 fucking hours, so it's 10 hours today. Even though it's a shorter day, still, this would have taken me like 2 or 3 hours, because I'm a slow reader, even when I don't read aloud. So I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm reading all of this lore, because I pretty much unlocked all the anomalies, except for the fucking rider, but that's beside the point. I'm reading all of this lore, and then I'm going to jail, figuring that shit out, like I did. You just do your time when you break out or whatever the situation is. We're gonna learn that tomorrow, and then I'm finally doing the quest, because I pretty much explored the map on like 97%, 98% across all regions and stuff, so that's gonna be nice. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.